Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We find ourselves right outside of Auntie Ethel's house. On our way here, we ran into a couple of guys who were arguing with her, claiming she was a hag and that she had stolen their sister. We sided with them against her, and she told us that if we ever darkened her door, we would regret it. So, I guess we've chosen to come to the side where there is no door, as opposed to going to the front door, so now she has nothing to complain about. The two guys in question that were trying to find their sister, they ignored our plan to go ourselves to rescue her, deciding they would do it on their own, and we found their bodies down the cliff, so they didn't make it. But assuming the sister is still alive, we might still be able to rescue her. It's unfortunate that her siblings are dead, but what can you do? As we go in here, I think we are still pretty good on spells and health. We ran into an insane frog that wrecked us, but overall it turned out reasonably okay. So, oh yeah, we can summon Scratch. Let's do that before we go in there, because he might be able to help. Hey Scratch. What can you do for me? You have 5 hit points. Five hit points, AC 14. You are not going to survive long if we really throw you into combat. Let's see. You just have a bite. Awesome.
Let's move.
You are definitely going to win this fight for us. Well, we don't necessarily know it's going to be a fight. It's just strongly implied. It is talk rather than just attack. And she's only level 5. Well, let's go in and see what happens.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for 2, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all, you'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young man.
Well, that was Mayrina, so we now know for sure that Auntie Ethel was lying. You'll get no apology from me, hag. You must have mistaken me for someone else. Yeah, all the other gold dragonborn blue scales from the blue dragon bloodline, you know, all of them running around. Easy to mistake me for others. I just have one of those faces. No, you'll get no apology from me, hag.
Ah, I do like the mouthy ones. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
It's Mayrina. I have some bad news for her. Lee doesn't seem to be enjoying her dinner. I assume that's telling her that the hag killed her brothers. You treat all of your guests so poorly. You said you have something for the parasite. Do we ask her now about the parasite? I want to ask, but I know it won't turn out well. But we might as well ask, just to see. You said you had something for this parasite.
Of course. Oh, I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached to me. Now, I must confess, I told a bit of a white lie. I said I had something at home that could help. Well, that something is me. Forgive me. I didn't want the Grove's prying eyes in my business. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
She is being unusually helpful after being quite upset with us. I know a devil that offered to remove it. Depends on the price. Yes, get the damn parasite out of me. I'll take my chances on my own. Depends on the price. You're a hag, there's going to be a price, and I'm probably not going to want to pay it.
Well, at the depends on the job. Removing a parasite is no small feat. But I like you, Petal. So I'll only ask for something small. One of your pretty little peepers. I'll pluck it from your head, kiss it for luck, then back in it goes. Won't take but a moment. That is my price. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, you want an eye. You want one of my eyes. Why? Will my sight be damaged? You have a deal. That's a poor bargain. I try my luck elsewhere. Why? Why do you want an eye?
I'm afraid that's my business, Petal. It's nothing nefarious, though. I promise.
Yeah, you're Fae, which means anything you say... With a lot of Fae, they have to be truthful, but they don't necessarily... They're really good at bending the truth, twisting it very far so that it's technically the truth, but totally a lie. I don't even know if hags fall under that, but probably, because they do like making deals and contracts, and I think they do uphold their end of it. And the fact she doesn't want to tell me means that she knows I wouldn't want to know. Like, if I knew, I would be against it. Will my sight be damaged?
A touch, but sure you've two eyes in your skull, don't you? No need to be precious.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's a poor bargain. I'll try my luck elsewhere. I mean, if she could actually get it out. The point is that this game, these parasites are clearly a big element of the game. And this is, you know, out of character thought. But there's no way they're giving us a solution this early, this easy. Just take a -1 penalty to perception or something, and then it's gone. Like, it can't be. So, yeah, no. I'm gonna keep checking other options. I might come back if you're still alive.
Ethel, can I please?
Quiet, you've had enough pampering.
Oh.
And you, my door is always open, Petal. Auntie Ethel is here for you.
Well, somehow she ended up friendly with us. 6 hit points. I somehow doubt that's true, in the same way that the sheep claiming they had 5 hit points I don't think was true. I think it's just an illusion that's just not true. Strength 18. You are a strong old lady. Alert. You gain a +5 bonus to initiative and can't be surprised, which means we can't sneak attack her? We can sneak attack her, but there won't be a surprise round, I suppose. Fey life. Hey, you do have Fey. Makes it easy for the wearer to succeed on death saving throws. And then opportunity attack. Yeah. And we also need to figure out where she just teleported Mayrina to so that we can get her back. And you probably don't want me stealing from you. Well, we can grab your dagger root. Apparently that is freely available. Any things to read? A recipe, possibly. Yes. I've long wondered about whether to publish any malevolent concoctions I've encountered. Nikoros convinced me with the damnable smile of his, but it is true that the life of an adventurer can be made safer through a good offense. Please use this recipe responsibly and do not cause any harm to other thinking creatures. Recipe for 1 vial of a simple poison. Need extracts needed, vitriol of bone cap and ashes of dagger root. Method: sprinkle ashes over the vitriol. Do not stir. Cap the vial and wait until it exudes an acrid smell. And then our usual rule of 3. When in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. You want to make sure we definitely know that rule of 3. Potion of greater healing. If she ends up dead, there are lots of potions as well. Although I'll have to verify that they aren't actually poisons. Because we do have that one.
The fireplace isn't real. What's hidden behind it?
Hello. Scratch climbing down the ladder. Alright, let's take that. So the fireplace isn't real.
Might be useful.
Is she still around, or did she sneak off through the fireplace? She did not. Because it seems the fireplace is a secret door. Okay, and that's why we couldn't see Mayrina when we looked in. She was hidden behind the giant tree in the center of the house. Do I think we can sneak into the fire? I'm guessing not.
Out of sight, out of mind.
But we are hidden.
Have to keep going.
I'll take it. Let's keep going down. I guess we need to go down using the stairs. Nice. Don't look, don't. Someone says. Stop, please, please. We can get through this without having to fight the hag. Leave her alive so that she could theoretically help us later. But I'm guessing she's at some point going to know that we've come down here. Hello, autosave. Or whispering masks.
You are as thick as they come, sweetness. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out!
Ah, your appearance has changed slightly. Tell me where Mayrina is or what. I think I'll stay a while. Forgive me, I'll leave right away. No, where's Mayrina?
Has that wriggler eaten your brain already? Leave. Or you'll end up in tonight's stew. You'll go nicely with Mayrina. She's already marinating. Ah.
Okay, but Ethel isn't actually here. She just appeared, talked to us, and then vanished. Alright, pouch. What do you got for me? We'll take the poison. I don't need the skull.
What's that?
We've got a skull here and a standing mirror.
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
Okay.
As you edge closer to the mirror, a pale face appears, contorted in fear. Fists slam against the mirror's surface again and again.
Is Callum stuck in the mirror? Like, I'm tempted. I could break the mirror. But I don't know if there's a better way of dealing with that. Magron here is alive and holding his own head. Or her head.
My darling Magron. She wished for the mind of a genius, but that silly head crossed me.
Yeah. Not exactly the friendliest of hags, apparently. What's in the wicker basket? Elfin wood soles. These shoes are made of light, almost imperceptible clicking noises as they walk on stone. The wood nice and sculpted. Doesn't seem like anything special, so I will leave them. Huh. Blinded elf, watery eye.
Something good here, I hope.
Sorry, elf, I'm gonna steal your stuff. So, I'm guessing if we had agreed to our terms, some negative thing like this would have happened to us. What's with your eye?
This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family again.
So you cut out her eyes and killed her?
My dearest Ephraim, he begged me to halt the deadly disease that ravaged him.
So you turned him to stone. Someone petrified is actually something that probably in a few levels we might actually be able to take care of. I mean, the rest of these, like, she's just straight up dead. We can't do anything about that. Magrin's in stasis, but her head's removed. Skull is obviously dead. But yeah, some of these we could potentially theoretically help. Lauren, you are actually alive. I'm gonna leave the whispering masks alone for the moment. We'll talk to Lauren.
Stop. Please. No. No! Don't look. Mustn't look, mustn't see.
Are you alright? Mustn't look at what exactly? Smile as he twitches and whimpers. Harsh, are you alright?
I see it. What's to come? Me. Dead. Dead! Flesh rotten, bone shining!
Failed the Arcana check. So there's probably something we could have determined about. Presumably the mirrors. I just see a reflection.
No. Future. Bone splitting. Knife twisting. Skull screaming. Future. Gods, don't hurt me. Oh, please. Please. Please, please, please.
Why would I hurt you? You're safe with me, I swear. Every time you open your mouth, it gets a little more tempting. Ah. Or a Dragonborn option. Not everyone looks like you do, Elf. It's shocking, I know. I don't think he was commenting on the fact that we're Dragonborn. Maybe. He might have an irrational fear of just Dragonborn.
Ah! No! Stop! Trick! 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 They're the monster! Monster! For mind dripping! Flesh peeling! Mind flayer!
Take a deep breath and roar. Look at me, I'm not a mind flayer.
No! No! Mind flayer! Get away! Get away!
Interesting. So... Oh, hello.
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through, not again.
I wasn't trying to talk to the door. I was trying to talk to the elf. What happened the last time you opened? Come on, open up. No time to chat. I'm here to kill the hag. What happened the last time you opened?
Images flash. A man cowering, a bag open at his feet. Gold coins spilling onto the floor. His cries for mercy are cut short as the hag slices into him, dismembering him painstakingly, limb by limb. She cackles, the man's remaining flesh twisted and contorted, becoming the twisted surface of the door before you. Flee, you feel it cry.
Okay, so it's not that the door has opened for someone else before, it's that a thief tried to escape with money from here and the hag turned him into a door. Sucks. I'm not afraid of that hag.
A scene appears in your mind. Two paladins and a cleric marching through the door, shrouded in the glow of the divine. Weapons brandished, they charge into the hag's lair. Screams of terror pierce the air.
You let them in? Naughty. That's a decade for each. You're mine for 30 more years, Petal.
Ah. So if he lets us through, that's 40 more years. I mean, it let me through. Alright, is there another way in? The hag will be the least of your problems if you don't open up. Is there another way in?
You see an image of blue skies and sunshine as the door shudders a warning. Run. Its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent.
I can see through you. I can just walk right in. Intimidation, open up, or I'll burn you to ashes. Persuasion, if I kill the hag, you'll be free. I can see through you. I can just walk right in.
You see the hag, eyes bright with glee, as she sets fire to the door. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. The presence within shrinks, begging you not to run through it.
Please.
Interesting.
Please.
So we can choose to go through the door,
Away. Away.
risking the door if we fail to kill the hag, or if the hag kills him before we go through.
Don't look.
Steel studded shield was...
A thief who tried to steal from Auntie. Now the good little Petal guards my home.
Yeah, so that's the door's shield.
Please.
I look in the mirrors.
Give it a shot. Still me,
Wait.
even after
Away.
everything.
So I'm thinking Lauren here sees possibly
Don't
a future,
Look.
because he seems to be talking about seeing his own future and how horrible it is. But seeing us, he sees a mind flayer, which is a possible future of us.
Please.
Let's have a look at myself.
Stop. Stop. Make it stop.
In the hourglass.
Away. Away.
My gentle Lauren. He wished to know what was to come.
Don't look.
Yeah, so he can see a version of the future. I don't believe it is the only future, because the future is in motion,
Please.
and we could do something to stop ourselves from turning to mind flayers, presumably.
Away.
We have 4 of these whispering masks. They're all pickup icons rather than interact with.
Don't.
Suppose I should have investigated it first. Part of the flock, Auntie Ethel welcomes you, dearie. Soft, unintelligible whispers seep from the dark wood, ringing in your ears and resounding in your skull. So if we put on the mask... Part of the flock, Auntie Ethel welcomes you. So is that an alternate route rather than forcing our way in? We could put on a mask, suffering whatever penalties that gives, but that will
Don't.
make us safe to go through.
Don't.
Doesn't look like I can just walk through. Oh, yes I can. If I put on the mask. Let's save. If it does terrible, horrible things to me, then maybe not. But I want to at least try it. As bad of an idea as it is. Hopefully it's not cursed and I can remove it. Oh.
Hello, Petal. My, the mask suits you. Just relax. See the world with fresh eyes.
Yeah, this was a bad idea.
Let your dear old Auntie Ethel look after you.
Okay, we made a save against something. Oh, lots of saves. Tempted by Ethel's whispers. No, we're...
Stench of rot is a slap to the face. Suddenly she is there, beside you, behind you, inside you.
Yes, I have you now, Petal. Don't worry. Auntie is going to take good care of you.
Shit. This doesn't seem good.
It's the mask. Take it off, you fool!
I was trying to. I don't control myself. Fantastic. Ethel is taking control. Condition lasts until mask is removed or spellcaster is dead.
Don't!
Go behind him. Then cunning hide. Okay. Take the attack of opportunity. Now go behind him again. Cunning hide. You're not. Alright, dash. Move back here. Hide. So by threatened, you don't mean the threatened condition. Why do we have the threatened condition? He is not close to us. So my plan was to try and pickpocket him, but for whatever reason that's not working. Oh, Scratch is threatening us. I just saw that when we pulled away there, it shows Scratch attacking us. So Scratch is siding with Varric. There we go. Cunning hide. Now, how would I go about stealing from you? Because it's just showing an attack. But I know I've seen the ability to pickpocket show up before. Pickpocket.
A fine opportunity.
Pickpocket. Pickpocket. It's not even rolling anything. So I'm not sure. Yeah. No point in continuing to try to pickpocket. So, how long? Condition lasts until the mask is removed or the spellcaster is dead. So, yeah.
Don't!
I'm gonna reload that.
Don't!
I don't want to go into this having to waste a bunch of spells and whatnot, beating up Varric.
Please!
We were testing out the idea of whether to put the mask on or not. And I was in the process of trying to take it off when it took over. Because I didn't think it was going to have me do will checks just over and over and over and over again. I thought I'd make a save and have saved against it. So, no. That's madness. Normally I'd let things ride out as they are, but
Breathe deep.
that was just brutal. Where it just forces you to lose. Who are you? Mask of Terror. Mask of Servitude. Mask of Vengeance. So, the question would be, are these guys unwilling pawns? Since they're wearing masks. Because they're likely going to attack us. And so should I try and keep them alive? So that we could rescue them after Auntie Ethel is dead. Yeah, so they're definitely attacking us. Let me look. Can we get information on that? Part of the flock. Auntie Ethel welcomes you, dearie. They do have Hag's Pawn. Condition lasts until mask is removed or spellcaster is dead. So there's a reasonable chance that they are unwilling pawns. So if we go to passives, non-lethal damage, knock someone unconscious instead of killing them, must be unarmed or using a melee weapon. So we can't do that with ranged attacks or spells. But with melee attacks, and it applies to the whole party, we are then using non-lethal. So for Astarion, he can't actually get over there. Show me everything, not... There we go. Can't jump up. So we could cunning dash him somewhere.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Varric, you are immobile because of frightened. Cannot move. Frightened entities also have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. So you don't get to move. I'm just saying I need to not use spells, and he is stuck in place, also a sorcerer. Fantastic. Scratch also can't get anywhere. Karlach could actually get here. And that's probably a good call. So if we have... Plan on Karlach going up there and going toe-to-toe with their archer. Let's see, you look like a fighter. You're probably their mage. Can I tell? You're a tiefling of some sort, but I don't know what abilities you have. But you're in a robe, so I'm guessing you're the mage. And... I don't know. I'm assuming they have, you know, the 4 core classes. Fighter, rogue, barbarian, cleric. Don't actually know. But yes, we'll have Karlach jump up here. Means she can't rage this turn. But that's fine. Reckless attack with non-lethal damage. And a fire sword. You're half dead. Perfect. And you're now in melee as an archer, which is great. Karlach can't get over there. So that's probably going to be her turn. Scratch, you are mostly worthless, given your health and your tiny bite. So I'm going to actually have you dash, so that you can get, hopefully within range here. Good. He is now in melee, so he will give flanking bonuses. Astarion, if you cunning dash, just get over here. Now, your attacks should be sneak attacks because of Scratch being there. Whoa. Also, did you attack with your offhand when I've turned that off many times? Starion used main hand on the Mask of Vengeance, missed, and missed. What were your 2 rolls? You rolled an attack versus AC, getting an 11, and then another attack against AC of 12, getting a crit fail. Which I feel has to have been the offhand because my bonus action vanished. We only did a dash. But dual wielding is not selected. As usual, something weird went on there. What did you get? Vengeful. What is vengeful? And why did you get to attack me? Vengeful. Creature gains an extra reaction. When attacked, the creature can use the reaction to counteract the Vengeful Strike, dealing 7 to 16 bludgeoning damage and 4 to 14 psychic damage. Wow. It didn't specify that that's, once per turn or something. Or, once per short rest or anything. Seems like that's just a thing you can do all the time. So let's have you pull back. Can't attack because they're sluggish, because of your mobility feat. Well, that was certainly not how I wanted that to turn out. Scratch, you just sit there and probably take a blow to the face. What do I want you to do? Unlikely first hits will kill. So who can you target? You can't get to them. Can't get to them, it's blocked. You could attack them with penalties, and you can't attack them. So it looks like the only person we can attack is you. 42% because we're frightened. 42%'s not bad. Or I could just do something like Blur, just to keep ourselves safer in this fight. Since we're frightened, we're more likely that they're going to attack us. No, doesn't lower our AC or give them advantage, so maybe they won't. We'll just go with the Firebolt. 42 is so bad, though. The only thing I could really do is Magic Missile, and it doesn't do... Like, deal with the percentage. I could do other spells, but they'll all still be the 42. Magic Missile obviously ignores that 42. And we could theoretically use it to attack anyone, because we don't need to have line of sight on them. Magic Missile gets around that. So is there someone I want hurt? Kind of want you taken out. Does anyone else have cool abilities? I guess that's what I need to figure out. You do not. Hellish Resistance means you're resistant to fire. It's fine. That Vengeance just caught me off guard, and so I want to check. Brave, you advantage on saving throws for Frightened, Halfling's Luck. So when you roll 1 on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws, you can re-roll. That's not going to screw me over too much. You also have nothing in particular. So it looks like this one's the only one that actually has real problems. So maybe we start here and just get some damage in that's not going to in any way threaten killing them. And that's Varric's turn. And you have used your whole turn.
Don't make me do this.
Yeah. Okay. So they don't want to be part of this, it seems. Which is what I was suspecting. So that's good to have that confirmed. Shadowheart? Do our usual blessings. Or do I need her to heal Astarion? I like Bless. But Astarion is super hurt. Could heal him 5 to 12. Yeah. Or even go up to 6 to 20. He's down by 31 minus 8. I don't want to do math while talking on a video because I will screw up the math. But like 20-ish. 20 something. $23? So this guaranteed, if I go up to second level, wouldn't waste any of the healing.
Take you.
So yeah, there's some healing for you. And could do... Did they just auto get that damage? I guess that's the question. Or did they have to roll for it? They did have to roll an attack roll. And they succeeded. Okay. Do I want to use Shield of Faith? Probably not. And this shield is only for melee, so it doesn't help us in this circumstance either. Alright, just move forward so that you are better able to get to somewhere to do something next turn.
Yes, Auntie. Little bones.
Don't make me hurt them.
Okay, successful wisdom save.
That nearly ended me.
Wow. We are getting super wrecked. What do we have on us now? Curse of Regret. Take 2 to 5 psychic damage every turn and is vulnerable to psychic damage. Deal damage to remove this condition. Fantastic. Alright, Karlach will now have disadvantage on this attack. Rage. I think that's certainly the right course. Although it doesn't help with psychic damage, but it would protect us from all the other damage we keep taking. And then I can Reckless Attack, which gets rid of the disadvantage because advantage and disadvantage cancel out. So then it's just a 60% chance. Assuming I hit, they will probably be knocked unconscious. Yeah, and you can see that they are knocked out temporarily. And our Frighten goes away because we did damage. I guess start moving forward. They're going to get will saves every turn. Presumably the ones that succeeded, these two, are likely to fail next turn. Or might... I assume they have to make the roll again next turn. And so they could fail again. So I shouldn't just assume because they didn't attack this turn that they're the ones I should leave alone. I think we need to just knock all 4 of them out as we can. Alright, I think that's all you can do, Karlach. Someone else should probably initiate the fight here, taking the blow, so that Astarion doesn't risk taking the 3 hits. Well, taking a hit when he uses any of his 3 attacks. Varric can move forward.
Another fight. Let's go.
At this point. What can I do? So I can step him
Another step forward.
Then we could do something like Twin Spell with this. Poison damage, we get a bonus because of our armor. Poisoning creatures. Is that... disadvantage on ability checks will make them less likely to succeed on their wisdom saves. Just wondering if it's going to do ongoing damage. But I like the idea of poison, specifically because of our armor, to do even more damage. Because 16 damage, assuming we don't crit, means we're not in any danger of accidentally hurting them. Like accidentally killing them, even if we use our spells. I could go there. I could theoretically hit you as well. Or we leave you alone because you are the lowest chance. 65, 75, and 85. I could go 75 and 85. Again, it's maximum of 16 damage. So you're not in danger. Well, it's not showing the additional D6. Let me look at my armor for a moment. Whenever the wearer casts a spell that deals poison damage, deal an additional 1d4 damage. Yeah, so it'll be 16 plus an additional possible 4. So maximum of 20 if all the dice are maximum. 20 is still fine, as long as we don't crit. So, yeah. Simple toxin on you. That isn't ongoing damage, is it? Affected entity takes 1 to 4 poison damage at the end of its next turn. We could accidentally kill you with poison. Oops. But there we go. That's Varric's turn. Now we have Scratch and Astarion. Astarion, you're gonna have to walk in the toxin. That's a bit of a shame. Scratch, do you take the hit for the Vengeful? If Scratch takes the hit, it's almost certainly going to hit because Scratch's AC is not good. Then Scratch would die. I assume not permanently. They wouldn't kill Scratch, would they? I assume it would just count as dismissing the summon, more or less. And Scratch would still live.
Let's spill some blood.
Let's see. Can you get up there? You can. Turn off the dual weapon. I don't know why that keeps toggling on. But I clearly don't want it. Alright. First, get your attack in. With sneak attack. Non-lethally. I love non-lethal sneak attacks. It feels so good. There we go. And he did not take a hit back because we killed them first. Well, knocked them out. Can you take the mask off? You can. Wait, you didn't die, right? Taking off your mask kills them. Or maybe it's because they're sitting in a pool of poison. Well, I'm sorry, Mask of Vengeance, whatever your original name was. I was not trying to kill you. I don't know if it was the poison that did it. But now I feel slightly bad. Let's use a bonus action. We can get over to here to get an attack on you or you. How much? 85% versus 65. Same percentages, shockingly, with our dagger that they had with spells. But I think actually I'm going to pull you forward and bite because you're a humanoid, which means I'll get the happy option.
A better position.
You aren't poisoned, are you? You are poisoned. Of course you are. Well, this will do some healing. It'll give you happy. And I think it's a 100% chance to succeed. And it'll hurt them. All good things. Didn't do much healing. But I'll take it. That's your turn. You're gonna walk through poison. Can't quite get there. Can't quite get there. So he could dash to one of them, but almost certainly get poisoned, and that would probably kill you. I could theoretically have you jump. Okay. And then you can move forward. So you're ready next turn to help out Astarion.
What's the plan?
Shadowheart. Everyone's dying. So, namely Astarion. He's at 10 hit points. Karlach. Karlach's at 10. Astarion is also at 10. Varric is at 15. Kind of wish we could cast Prayer of Healing right now, but obviously we are in the middle of a fight. I'm inclined to think that Astarion needs the healing most. What does your snaring shield strike do? Just ensnares and does a tiny bit of damage, because I'm thinking I need to keep track of that bonus action. At the moment, we could jump up here so that we can actually get here and then heal Astarion, which I think has to be the action. So then you can walk up to here. Do we go second level again? Possibly. Just to keep him alive? Or, better yet, we have you throw a potion since the two of us are standing here. And that does double duty. Scratch doesn't hurt, so we don't need to heal him. Yeah. Doesn't do as much, but anytime I can group up the team, it's probably smart. Wow, you're just gonna take 2 attacks of opportunity from us? Okay, you failed as well. Just a heal? Not bad. You are in real bad shape. Okay. Karlach. I want you over here. That's an action. So, bonus action wise, I could jump to avoid the poison because you're currently not poisoned. Is there anything else I'd want to do with my bonus action? Use an antidote? No. There's also the potion of speed that I keep forgetting about. Hummel strike as well. But it's unlikely I'm going to need that. So let's jump to avoid the poison. Then reckless attack. 98%. Those are the kind of numbers I like. Minimum of 9 damage, and they only have 11 health. Sorry, this is gonna hurt. Alright. And then let's rush over here as best we can. What do you have going on? What is that? Boon of Servitude. Armor class increases by 2, regains 2 to 81 hit points each turn. 81! Okay, I can't see the dice that have come up with that nonsense number. Is that like 40-20 or something? What? 81! That is madness. Okay, but that's all Karlach can do. The rest of you, Varric,
despite everything.
probably shouldn't get involved because now we're at the point where we could start killing with spells. So Starion, who's super hurt, is probably the one we should move forward. We could have Scratch get up there for a flanking buddy. And I suppose attack. There's no harm in it. 45% is not great, but might as well. I'll take it. 2 hit points left, and Astarion gets 3 attacks. Go for it. Making sure we're still non-lethal. Good. And I'm gonna just leave them alone. Not take off their masks. We accidentally killed one. I don't know what it took to kill it. Whether it was taking off...
Anything of use?
Whether it was taking off the mask or what. So until the hag is dead, you get to wear your mask. Sorry, one of your allies died. It seemed you guys were unwilling pawns. Astarion...
Oh, hello.
No, so dual wielding is definitely off. I was wondering if I kept turning it off in fights, and therefore after the fight it would put it back on. Some games handle that way, but no.
Never a dull moment.
It's definitely not how it's being handled. Well, I don't know why Astarion keeps getting set up for dual wielding. Fated note. Remember this every morning. Remember, she is not your friend. She is not your family. Do not eat the food unless she is watching. Do not drink the tea unless she is watching. Do not wear the mask. Do not wear the mask. Do not wear the mask. The word lies is written in large, thick letters across the rest of the text. I'll take that. Poisonous slime bomb. And 2 heavy stones. Okay. And then we have one more of you guys up here.
I'll take that.
Also some other things to loot. Essence of Swarming Toadstool, which gives us something. What do you have on you? Armor and a longbow. Come on. You guys get out of Varric's way. They're all like, we must climb up. I'm like, but I want him to climb down. They're just in the way of him getting back down. Potion of Featherfall. Alright. We don't have a need for that yet. Looks like we could jump through there, probably. If that would benefit us in some way. What else do we have around here? Got a platform here. I don't see anything on it, but let's get up to the top and see if anything stands out. Would I jump up to these? No, doesn't look like. Okay. Come on, everyone. Get out of my way. Well, no, it doesn't look like that's people getting in the way that's stopping us. It's just Varric not wanting to move. You can have that pouch in that. Or that bone in the pouch. Okay. Let's have us take another short rest.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Starion is still hurt. As always. Sorry, Vengeance. Looks like there's another platform here, but again, I don't see anything of interest up here. But we're gonna go up just to see if line of sight makes something more visible. Does not. So looks like this is our next route to go, actually. What is this? Noxious fumes. Cloud deals 1d4 poison damage per turn. Creature must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take an additional 2d4 poison damage. On a successful save, the target still takes half damage. Scratch, you smelled something? I was reading, so I didn't get to see what Scratch's sniff gave us. But Let's hope that we're all intelligent enough to not walk through the obvious cloud of doom. I'm probably going to want to rest before we actually get down to fight the hag. Health-wise, we're very injured. We've used a fair number of our spells. No.
Time to dance.
What? Scratch. Scratch. So Scratch walked into it. We could disarm it.
A long way to go still.
Can I shoot it to disarm it? Just do damage. That was definitely a thing. I wonder if it'll go away now.
Still alive. So that's progress. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, everyone walk carefully. Oh,
Dear,
more traps?
someone's left a trap out for us.
Don't see the trap you spotted, and that makes me uncomfortable. And yeah, it doesn't seem that the gases are going away. Those probably are traps as well. We just haven't spotted them yet. Nothing back here. So all we can do, it looks like, is walk down into the poison, which I definitely don't want to do. Don't suppose we could jump here. Let's avoid those. I believe that's our trap.
Good idea, I think.
And if Vera can make the jump, everyone should be able to. Oh, guys. Oh, guys, no. Vent to disarm. Do we want to disarm the vent? I mean, that's clearly not a thing we could attack. I'm just thinking a vent sounds like something we want to open up. But disarm means it sounds like we're turning it off, when instead I think we want to turn it on. Okay, let's look around. We've got path down here. Sort of loops around. Might have a platform here that could have something on it. More traps. More fog. We could go down this way, which would take us down here. Is a quicker and less poisonous route, it seems. We just have this one spot here, which doesn't have a vent at all. Do I think we can survive a drop down to here? And if so, would I want to? Yes. Because from here we might be able to jump down here without wandering through there. Or at least shoot those from a distance. Let's shoot all these things from a distance. That's the right call. So let's pull back. Don't walk through the poison, everyone. Please.
Time to dance.
Shadowheart? So help me. Thank you. Okay. Stay. Get rid of that. That. So the traps are gone there. Can I attack these traps? Not showing it. But I'm wondering if I just hit it anyway, if it would still work. No. So I don't know it's a trap. So I can't attack it. Doesn't seem quite fair. Alright, could I jump down here? Not really. I'd take 6 hit points of damage trying that. Not really liking that plan. Do we rush through this then? Because from here we can then attack that trap. And then it should be fairly smooth sailing to get down there. We missed this whole side, which I'm not thrilled about. Possibly we could jump up here. I don't know. I think we gotta rush through this. Let's have Astarion, the most injured, try and sneak around to this vent. And by sneak, I mean run right through. Guidance. DC 30. We're probably good still. Or not. 29. Give it another shot.
Moving fast. I need to heal you.
Nope. Okay, and Shadowheart was just chilling in the poison until she died. Did I save before doing this? Occurs to me that I ought to have. Alright, pull back. Help Shadowheart. Help Shadowheart. This is extremely dumb. The fact that there's just not enough time to even get her out of there. Alright, did I save? Yes. Because the game... How are we supposed to get through that? The DC 30 check on the vent, clearly we kept failing. And granted, we were having some bad rolls. But... do we just rush through? Is that really all we can do? Because I would have thought blowing up the flowers would have been what it took to... scratch... I got nothing. So we're gonna have to go through poison. Either we jump down here and then go through this one, or we climb down here and then we run along here, jump, and then probably jump. I'm inclined to go this way because then we can at least check out what's on this side. Since apparently there's no better options. Pull everyone away. So we don't have any perception checks down there. So I guess run. Run quickly, everyone.
Best be on my way.
We're gonna go into the poison. Run, run, run. Run, 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 run. Where? Seriously? No. Okay. The map is not working. I need to be able to see this path. Because I'm centered on Varric, but now that I go to Karlach, Varric's going to try and run over there. Varric, you be on your own so you can stand there. So they can no longer get down here because the ladder blew up. That's what happened. And where on earth is Shadowheart?
There is work to do.
Oh, you're also there. You're inside of Astarion. Hey. Astarion is the weakest, so has the worst jump. So I'll have you lead the way. Please no one step on the explosions. We can actually get to this one. Let's toss down a save. Astarion, attempt to disarm this. And we'll see if that gives us a different result than shooting it. DC 10. Far better check than the DC 30. No. We'll just crit fail it. It's fine. Why would I want to succeed? That'll break one of our tools. Oh. And apparently detonate the flower? Of course it will. Well, that didn't answer that question. It's not actually doing that much damage to us, all those explosions, shockingly. Doing 1 to 4 damage. So I guess we can just chug through because the poison does far more to us. Alright. You drop down with a jump. You take 2 hit points of damage. I think that's the best I can pull off. There was a 2 hit point somewhere that didn't require going through poison. Come on. I saw it earlier. And it didn't seem like it was just a single pixel. So down here it's 4, 5, etc. 3, we get to 3 up here. There was a 2. Alright, so take your 2 damage. Only 1. I guess ungroup us all. Starion, you go over there. I guess that's what I should have done, is ungroup us so that I can individually move everyone so they don't just follow and do dumb things. What can you do jumping wise? You're here. And you're -4. There was a 3. No way to get you with a 2? You took the full 3.
I'd love to, thanks.
Lastly, Karlak, you go over here and jump. Seriously, you have awesome jumping ability, and it's still going to do even more damage to you. There's no safe spot. What if you were up here where you're closer? There was a -3 that I saw briefly. -15 and also run through poison. Yes, that's the one I want you to do. Oh, there was a 3 again. It's so finicky how it jumps from 5 to 15 for no obvious reason as we're just hovering around. It's like, I want you to end up in this location. Can you just choose the best jump, please? Rather than me having to figure out where to make you stand and then hunt pixels. Somehow that's even worse. I think Shadowheart was around here when she got her jump. I would think if we were up higher, then we're falling less distance. Yeah, there's a 3. Okay. We have minimized our damage. Theoretically. We can jump here. I'm gonna send Karlak by herself, actually. Because she can certainly jump up and jump back down safely. She may not be able to spot stuff, but it'll tell me when she gets a check to spot stuff. There actually isn't anything up here. That kind of looks like another one of those base doors. Is it? Apparently not. Anywhere else to jump around here? No. And is there anything back here that I would care to grab?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Another step forward.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Yep, we've got traps. That's expected. Pull back. I'm not even going to bother with disarming them.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Just get rid of them. All right. Do I see that one? Apparently not. Wish the rest of you would get perception checks. Okay, you're only seeing that one. Pull back. Hopefully no one walks into the poison. Good. I really think that that should burn off the poison. It obviously doesn't. But it feels like that's the direction that this task is going. So, can I sneak around this edge? I don't think so. That's definitely an explosive there. Doesn't fill me with happiness. Starian, you have good perception, so we'll split the group again. And then you step over here. Never mind. So you don't get to see this one, sadly. We have some sort of goat skull. Alright, who do I want to move over here next to hopefully have a better perception? There we go. So you tuck back here as well. Now, Varric, if you could shoot this for me. Then we can move over here.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Jump there. Shadowheart.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
I'm really not enjoying this careful moving around. But it's fine. We'll get it sorted out. There was another explosive here that I saw, I thought. I could shoot the vent. Doesn't even have hit points. Can't see that yet.
Very well.
Let's go up here. Can you see that one? Nope. Perception is not our forte. Shadowheart.
Let's get on with it.
Could you jump over here, please? I guess we don't need to go up there. We just need to go down here. So that's obviously our sister character. Can't see her name. Muriel or something? The hag will be in here somewhere. I think the moment we walk in, it wouldn't surprise me if a fight starts.
Keep your distance, darling.
So, kind of holding off on actually jumping in. Yeah. Let's group up.
Let's get going.
Camp for the night so we can get all of our spells back. I can't go to camp? Okay. Then we'll just long rest. Camp supply cost is 80 out of 1171. You cannot fast travel right now. Game. Seriously. What? What? You super injured us on this stupid path and you're not going to allow us to heal? I don't understand what the correct... what the intended option here was. Because running through poison clouds and explosives that we apparently can't disable after a fight to get down here to, I'm sure, fight a hag, we've used up most of our spells and most of our abilities and they don't let us heal? Really? Well, I guess I'm gonna end the episode here because I'm nervous to step in there. And I might take some time to see if I can figure out a method of healing that I'm not thinking of now. Like if there's a good way of heading back that I'm not thinking of. But otherwise, we're gonna have to try this half dead and low on spells. No, Shadowheart still has most of hers. Varric has a good number of his. Karlach still has 2 of her rages. And Astarion doesn't have limited abilities. And he's already happy. Oh, definitely turn off... not custom. Passives. That's what I'm wanting. Turn off our non-lethal damage. We don't need that at the moment. Yes. Anyway, we're going to pause here. Next time, we're going to head in and try and rescue the sister and take out the hag. When she's level 5 and we're all level 4. And we're very injured. Maybe it's just that we're really close. Anyway, I'll figure it out. If I can find a way to get far enough away that I can heal without having to go all the way back out of this tea shop, we're good. Then I'll take it. But otherwise, we'll just start here. See ya.